Hello, all you beautiful souls. Jules here, and Happy New Year's. I hope that you all had a great day and a blessed night. It's like a fresh, clean slate, just waiting for fun to begin. I love New Year's, and I love having the ability to let the past go and look to the future for the things that I want. So we're going to go ahead and continue today, but I'm going to have to talk to Gemini. Hold on. I had to close the window because she was barking. You want to say night nights? Say Happy New Year's. Say Happy New Year's. She's doing her red light therapy session. Okay, so we're continuing our chapter in Shadowwork, and we're going to be talking about some more concepts and ways that you can experience your shadow and work through your traumas. So I hope that you're enjoying all of our 10-minute or less classes a day. I want to keep it short and sweet, so not to pack too much knowledge in one day for you, so that you can practice these at home if need be. So the first one, well, continuing for today, is mindfulness, which we talked about being present. So if you can set aside 5 minutes out of your day, best whenever, in the morning when you wake up, if you're lying in bed for 5 minutes, just look at the clock and go ahead and be present. So you can let thoughts pass through your head, and don't be hard on yourself if you're like thinking about what you need to do for the day or what you forgot to do at the end of the day. Acknowledge those and just push them aside and come back to the present. We're trying to focus here on what is happening and unfolding right now at the present moment. So find a quiet spot, and what you envision either in your third eye or thoughts that come through, however you think in your mind, what you're seeing, feeling, sensing, pay specific attention to those. If you're seeing like red, it's just red in your mind's eye, you could possibly be feeling guilt or anger. Red is a lot of activity. It's the fire energy element. So if you're living your life based on expectations of others rather than doing what you feel is right, that might be why you're seeing that. There are many different ways that you can sit and meditate or be mindful. That is what meditation is mindfulness. You're being in your mind, but you're being present. So you're not going through things that you had planned, or a recipe, or you got to go to the bathroom. Like those are the things you want to suppress and push away. So, for example, I did a meditation, and I did it in Athena's class when she was teaching Soul Shift, and it was really weird because I wanted, like, there was like some sort of sign that I wanted from my dad, just to know, like, I don't even know how it came about, but anyways, I saw windshield wipers going back and forth. I just closed my eyes and I saw the windshield wipers, and I immediately knew. So my dad used to sing this song when I was a kid, and it was something like, oh, the window shield is broken and the rain is coming in. If someone doesn't stop it, we'll be soaking to our skin. But if we wait a day or two, the rain will go away. And who will need a window on such a sunny day? Mañana, mañana, tomorrow. Mañana is soon enough for me. And sorry, I'm not a good singer. But That is what my dad used to sing to me on the way to school. And it's really sweet looking back on these memories. But I just knew it was him. It's just those simple things you see in your mind's eye that really open doors. So I want you guys to think about that. So the next method is through journaling. And I'm sure you've all journaled before. So journaling prompts, it's important that you answer the questions honestly, and it's usually your first response that is going to be intuitively the most accurate for you, or the one you'll want to choose. So don't get too much inside your head when choosing journaling prompts. And I have a collection of different prompts for you that I found helpful to get you started, and you can feel free to use them. And you can choose which ones you like, which ones you don't. There's quite a lot here, so we're not trying to make this overwhelming. So that's the least thing we want to do. If you feel called to 1 or 2 or 3, take those. If you have a specific number, an angel number, take that number and choose that many prompts. So it's not something that we're trying to make it a homework assignment. This is something that you're doing for yourself. You're getting to know yourself. You're uncovering your shadows, getting down to that nitty gritty. It's almost like our side that we try to hide. And I'm watching the new Dexter Original Sin. So it's that inner passenger, or he called it the dark passenger. I love it. So if you have not seen Dexter, it's quite a show. Anywho, let's go over the journal prompts. And using journal prompts for shadow work is easy, but it can also uncover gifts that you have repressed for years and that you maybe didn't know you had. So this is really a great time to get to know yourself and to be honest, to release those things that you've repressed. So I'm going to go ahead and read you a couple of the prompts. How do you describe yourself? How would other people describe you? How do you feel about that? What are your best and worst character traits? What do you like and dislike about yourself? What part of you doesn't feel heard? What would you like to say? What makes you happy? What do you trust the most and why? Do you have issues with trust? What thing triggers you the most? Why are these things a trigger for you? What things are you judgmental about? How do you pass judgment on yourself? When is the last time you felt let down and why? Who has the most influence over you in your life? Is it a healthy influence? How often do you lie to yourself or others? Is any part of you in denial? What is your biggest fear and why? What irrational fear do you have? And why do you have that fear? What grudges do you hold? Are they rational? And the last but not least, number 20, do you hold on to any resentment? Towards whom? And why? That was a big one for me. Resentment. I held a lot of resentment for my brother after my dad passed. And that was a lot to work through. I mean, it took me 5 years. My brother didn't talk to me for a whole year, and we're, as thick as thieves now. I love my brother, but for a while it was just bad blood, and it made me bad. It made me miserable. I was not nice to people. I was not nice to my family, friends. So we're going to stop right there, and I'm gonna, if you guys have not seen my giveaway, check out my giveaway. That's gonna be Sunday. I'm gonna announce it. And also check out my new drop. This gorgeous beauty right here. Love and light.